Hello all, and welcome back to Chreos Gaming. I am continuing my story playthrough of Creeper World 3. In the last video, we were able to destroy a warp inhibitor in the first, in the first system we were on, which was Inceptus, and we moved on from Inceptus to Abitus. And so here, we see Abraxis say, "This warp travel is strange to me." Leah: "Yes, you only ever knew travel through rift space. Rift space was sealed many millennia ago in an attempt to stop the Creeper menace from returning. Unfortunately, it did not work. The Creeper arrived in vessels that could bend the fabric of space-time. Eventually, the few survivors of successive civilizations developed their own warp technology. But no matter how strong and advanced each civilization grew, the Creeper would always eventually return. But this ship was constructed before those events. Platius must have known about warp travel, and that this ship would need it." "Yes, but things weren't that simple. For now, concentrate on gaining access to Starsync. That's where the warp inhibitor is in this system." "I see it at Starsync, but it is shielded. The threat these people faced must have been truly terrifying. Looks like Telos is our only option. I'll fly the ship there and initiate ground actions." So, I'm not quite sure why he says that the threat they faced must have been truly terrifying. He was the one commanding the last group that was announced in the intro about being reduced to something like 5,000 people. Leah says, "Telos, this world that has been silent for over 100,000 Earth Standard years." Abraxas: "Leah, do you have any additional information about why I was brought to this time? It seems as if the Creeper has destroyed everything we ever worked to save." "I only have the star map we are following. If more information is available, it is locked away and inaccessible in my gel circuits." "Perhaps this is my punishment. Perhaps I died many years ago. Could this be the mythological cursed realm of Helheim my ancestors believed in? Impossible." "Scars, there is a reactor tech artifact on this world. Pick that up as soon as possible. We can use it to generate energy in confined regions." "I see there is also a shield key here. I'll destroy the 3 emitters and collect that key." Alright, collect the reactor tech artifact at the bottom of the map. We will warp in here because that seems to be where they want us to set up given the quantity of space available here. Get the reactor tech so that I can use it to my advantage. Reactors produce energy like collectors, but can be tightly packed. You will need to build around 10 reactors for this mission. Build only a couple at a time till your energy production increases. Collected reactors generate energy. They can be packed tightly. Right, so they don't have to have circles of energy production. They just produce. So we can build a few, and then I'm going to build a relay out here to start energy production on the sides here, and then hopefully that starts fast enough that I can get cannons up and keep that going. I expect to be able to, but we'll see. Alright, so you can see up here energy production +5, and then energy use is the lower number, and so as long as you are keeping them even, you can keep building as many things as you want. It will be able to supply the packets quick enough. It is if... Alright, so I may have overextended there. Build 3 there, 2 there. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. They're not producing very fast. And unfortunately, so I'm going to deactivate that one just because I am a bit over, and I'm going to, whoops, cancel. Select this, deactivate that to kind of, there we go. Now my energy is more balanced, and you can also see where you are as far as the energy production, looking at the, and activate this guy. So now we can jump this guy forward, jump this guy forward. So you can tell where you are looking at the connections of your network. If you are low on energy, if you're in a deficit, it will turn red, and if you're approaching a deficit, it turns this kind of pinkish color, and so it just helps to give a visual cue of what's going on if you don't want to look at the top, so that's useful. Alright, we will put in another relay to just increase packet speed to things. And then we can get a couple more cannons in place to start leapfrogging up front. And so I overdid it there because I've got these buildings. I'm going to deactivate these again just to kind of keep this more efficient. It's still a little low, but it's not as bad. So if I stop one of these, that should... yeah, so now I'm more balanced. And once that finishes, I can turn back on the reactors. And then building that reactor puts me a little over, but it's finished now. So now I can activate that reactor. And when it finishes, yep, I'm good now. Alright, so we'll move the cannons up. And cannons building does usually take more energy than cannons firing, but it also depends on... that's the wrong place for that. Destroy it. Also depends on where the cannons are. So can I get a nullifier? No, can't get a nullifier up there, but I should be able to get a cannon, which means I can then build a relay there and start moving in. Get a collector. So collectors just give you the ability to expand out your network further so that you can, well, as well as additional energy, but so that you can move up. But you have to kind of keep collectors going as you build so that you keep everything connected, because cannons that run out of power or that aren't connected to the network will eventually run out of ammunition. Alright, so am I in range? Up here I am. I can get a nullifier there. Here I can get a nullifier. Yeah, I can't get a nullifier there, and this one's... alright, so let's move him there, because that nullifier was too close. There we go. So a little further back, we'll keep moving these guys up. Get more collectors in to continue this. Move him up as well, because we need to get in range to get a nullifier going. And I think that might be, yeah, just a matter of having enough firepower. There we go. Now there's enough firepower in range to keep that defended. We'll move him up to help. And him, and then once these are destroyed, I'll be able to get to the shield key, but I have to fight through these, fight through the creeper and stuff first. Alright, power zones are left when you destroy enemies. Move units onto glowing circular power zones to get extra abilities. Yep, and basically it's just any unit is stronger. So if I move a cannon in, it will fire faster. If I move a fire faster and have a longer range. If you put a nullifier in, it has longer range. Put a collector in, it has longer range, and it can reach farther for its connections. Relays, it increases the range of their connections to other relays, that kind of thing. Unfortunately, it is a one-to-one thing. And no, that's the wrong way of phrasing it. Basically, with a relay, if you put a relay in a circle of power, you cannot get the range bonus for 2 relays in circles of power. So only one relay in a circle of power provides additional range, so you can't put like double the range with 2 different circles of power. I'm not sure if that's making sense. So collected, Far York Shield Key, and that is Victory It Telos. Claim the victory, submit the score, and that's 619, and as you can see, 430. So because I'm not pausing it to build stuff, it's likely that I'm not going to hit within the upper score levels, but that was Telos. Next time we will move on to Far York. Thanks all. Hello all, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button below. You can also subscribe using the channel image in the center of the video. If you are interested in more content in this video series, to the left is a link to the full playlist. Alternatively, when it is available, to the right will be a link to the next video in the series. Thanks all.